Oh, there we go. We are back live at the city tonight, here to have some fun, do some giveaways. We're giving away a 25 million Quanta ship tonight, plus other Quanta giveaways. Gonna be working on the ship I was working on last night again, try to get that finished up. Tomorrow night's my night off with the stream, so I'm gonna be working on Smallville's factory then. And that'll probably carry into Saturday night, which I know is going to be a lot of hot talk about the whole wipe thing. But yeah, we got a lot going on. So, gonna be a fun night. Giveaways will start once we hit 20 people in stream chat. So, make sure you get your friends in here. And no, Wolfpack Gaming, I'm not saying there is going to be a wipe. I am saying there have been talks about wipes amongst the player base, and it has everybody amped up. Because you know how that goes. One little thing about a wipe, and everybody gets their tits in a bundle. So, we're going to talk about it tonight. The pros, the cons, the goods, the bads, the why-tos, the why-nots. Maybe, just maybe, NQ will watch the stream, especially if I send every single one of them the link tomorrow, and they'll pay attention to what we're talking about. So yeah, who knows? We have tonight Drac and Resource in chat. How are you guys doing?
Good. Promoting you on the general chat so we can get some more people in here.
Don't go too crazy with it, okay?
Not spamming it. I'm just mentioned it once.
Hold on, I gotta go find some people and send them a message in one of these mini flipping discords that I have. Sales B, thank you for the follow. And Wolfpack, can you send me a DM in Discord? I'm trying to find you and I can't. I'm missing it.
What's good, man?
What's up, bud?
Not a lot.
How you doing tonight, Linear?
I'm doing alright. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. So, tonight we are giving away a Wraith Mark 7.
I want to win a Wraith Mark 7.
That'll be later on tonight. We'll be giving that away.
Does it come with a little buddy on board, or is that you have to buy that?
That's not done yet.
Okay.
Where is everyone tonight, man?
They'll be here. Don't worry. It always.
So Apple does this thing where they pair up a SSD with a platter drive, and they mash them together and call it a fusion drive. And the SSD on my wife's iMac died, and so corrupted the entire volume.
Oh
So
no!
I had to separate out that logical drive, those two logical drives from each other, and then reinstall. That's been 2 days of fun. Because it's tough enough when you have gigs and gigs and gigs and gigs of data, but then when it's also has corrupted files in it. Oof.
Have you seen the new Apple Infinity display? Has a power cord permanently attached to the back of the display.
Yeah, I saw that.
Linus flamed him pretty hard about it.
Yeah, I saw that. Linus was like, "Whoo!"
$1,600 display with an attached power cord. I mean, come on, guys.
What's up? Oh man, Cheddar in game. What's up, man, Cheddar? How you doing tonight, bud? Okay, so we're going to be giving away the Wraith Mark 7, which... Oh, here we go. This is mine. It has 6 medium containers designed to carry one of the little personal lifts, which those will be released here soon. Got 4 rare military large atmospheric engines, 4 small rockets, and 4 advanced maneuver space large engines. She's got a lot of kick, a lot of lift. She's extremely agile, and she is ready to run. So we're giving away one of these tonight. It's going to be closer to the end of the stream. In fact, it's going to be this ship right here.
Where is our good buddy Smallville?
Okay, cool. They're bringing back the public test server. Yay. Apparently, Athena's going to be on the public test server on the 31st,
Yep.
what it looks like.
Talked to 2 people who said that they weren't bummed out about anything other than the part where NQ said, that it was close to launch, and they said, well, if this is close to what they figure is feature complete for a launch, then that makes them really worried.
Not the only one, but it is what it is. I mean,
Hey, Linear, do you remember Carneros?
mm-hmm.
He is going to work for a new company. I'll post it in stream chat here. You know how he is. He won't put his name behind something unless it's really good. You know?
Yeah.
I am really interested to see where this is going, and I don't think it's going to be something that's going to be like a DU replacement, because it's not going to be soon. We're looking at it down the road, but I'm really interested in seeing where this concept goes. Because, yeah, it intrigues me, to say the least. I posted it in stream chat.
I'm looking at it.
But yeah, as far as the concept of wipe goes, there's a lot of things for and against it. The entire basis of the full launch is to have this world already built, and if they wipe, the world's gone. Also, the whole point of launch is to get rid of the alpha and beta accounts so they can start making more money off the game and actually have the game turning a profit. Well, if they wipe, they're probably going to lose a lot of those players anyway, so they're not going to be making much more money than they are now. Because those are kind of the old guard. What's left of the people with alpha and beta accounts, they're the old guard. They're the people who have been through the thick and thin with this damn game. And a lot of them are kind of done with it, as far as the whole whispering of wipes and we may or may not wipe. What do you think about it? Well, we can't take it off the table.
See, this is the kind of the thing that I'm constantly on. Is like, it don't really matter. Wiping, I mean, it really don't matter. There has to be just content that draws people back is the problem.
Yeah.
And, realistically, that's one of the major faults with having a completely player-built world is realistically you're relying on the player base to do absolutely everything. And, that's not always viable.
Yeah.
Especially whenever there's no real tools available to actually do that kind of stuff.
I said this the other night. One of the biggest pushes they want to have is PvP. Any other game you look at in the market that has PvP, there are PvE elements to the game to step players into that PvP world. There is no just dead chop. are any of the survival games. You have nature to fight. You have all kinds of NPCs to fight. Eve Online. You had NPC factions. You had missions. You had rats and asteroid belts. Um,
Oh man, those complexes in Eve were some of the most funnest thing in the
oh, I know.
freaking game.
Empyreon. You have like now 20 different damn NPC factions. I mean, it's insane how many different NPC factions you have in Empyreon. And that's nowhere near to the scale of a dual universe. Every single game that has PvP pretty much has that PvE aspect because it needs that bridge. People need that ability to get into a game, play the game for 30 minutes to an hour, run a mission, log off, and feel like they've accomplished something. And that's not the case with DU.
That's the thing that frustrates me the most about this game is they're so close to having a home run, and they just for some reason they just keep stalling, and they don't, you know, they don't want to invest the effort into it.
You need to come pick up your racer set.
Yeah, I'm actually logged out in your hangar right now. So apparently your hangar the other day was the only one with a VR station in it.
Yeah.
Pretty much my main my ships and all that stuff are actually sitting there right now. My big ship's up on the platform in space.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's been kind of slow. By the time I get on at night, everyone's already logged off, so I just kind of piddle around and kind of just peter around a little bit.
How you been doing though? You doing good with work?
Oh yeah. I just got my my tier 2 certification, so I got promoted.
Nice. Wild card, what you mean? This close to a home run?
What I mean by, I think he's asking what do I mean by that. Is like this game has like so much potential, like incredible potential. It has probably one of the best building systems I've ever had in a game. And it's got some of the best flight mechanics in almost any game of this genre. Whereas like, you know, Empyreon is pretty decent, but it's a little clunky. The flight mechanics have always been a little clunky.
Oh, they fixed it.
Well, you know what I mean. They're not like true Newtonian physics. You know, you don't have to do retro burn and things like that. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. But yeah, the flight mechanics in it are actually a lot better. Just the way it works. And now it does actually have retro burn. The engines auto do it, but yeah, if you want to stop, it's retro burn. But they did fix that.
But like, as far as building mechanics, this game is probably one of the best building systems I've ever seen in a game.
Hey, Wildcard, what's up, bud?
Greetings. How you guys doing?
All right.
Bud.
I was just saying I agree with you.
I'm back.
I'm happy. I got my favorite drink in the world. Root beer.
Root beer.
Oh, root beer, yeah.
Glass bottle root beer. Yeah.
Root beer's the only soda that I will drink. Like, I mostly drink water, but I go to a root beer every once in a while, and it's the bee's knees, if you will.
A couple of years ago, I was out in Arkansas going up to my mom's grave, and we stopped at this little cafe up in the mountains, and they had this old school root beer that came out of a barrel. Like, legit, they made their own root beer. And it was some of the best, oh my god, the best root beer I've ever had in my life.
Gotta get the right combo of Whorehound and Sarsaparilla and vanilla.
To me, and there are ones that I've had locally that are really good, but on a general basis, the ease of access, the one that I really just kept coming back to is the Barks in a glass bottle.
And these people, like, up there, they
Barks.
like actually use these big oak barrels, and they actually make their own root beer. I don't know how they make it. but they make their own from scratch like they used to do, at the turn of the century.
I'm
Yeah,
maybe
the
I'm a little bit biased. Barks was, I
Well,
think,
from Root
created
Beer
in New
Park.
Orleans. Huh?
Have you ever had root beer bark?
Yes.
The bark of the tree that the root beer comes from?
Yes.
Sit there and
I
just
mean,
when I was a kid, we went to the park and the park rangers going us through, and we're all sitting there as kids just gnawing on the freaking tree bark.
Yeah. Barks root beer came out of New Orleans.
y'all didn't take any damage during those storms over there, did you?
No. The old house is being built off the land still, so.
I know there's like tornadoes and stuff that ripped down through there, so.
Yeah, that was all down south of us. Everybody's messaging me tonight.
Let's get into Discord.
He's in holding tank.
I am in Discord.
Oh.
That was me being polite.
That. That threw me off.
You
Oh,
guys are.
it's true that. Sorry, I'll do better next time.
All right.
Realistically, like if they wanted to go full release on this game, and even if they had planned on doing a reset, as long as they preserve certain things in the game, the kind of some of the landmark stuff, that I could actually see happening, just so it's not so empty. But I mean, realistically, there needs to be one hardcore push at the very end, and they need to push out some kind of NPC content, something for the non-PvPers to make them happy. And then I think the game would be in a pretty good shape, and they could follow the rest of it up after release. I mean, that's just my opinion on it, but it's just like that's what's really missing from this game. It's just content for the people that don't want a PvP.
I'm not
I mean-
really too worried about them saying that they're going to release it. MMOs are never really done being developed, right? Like, they just don't
NPCs
end.
NPCs though aren't just for the non-PvPers though, because
Yeah.
NPCs will allow PvPers for something to blow up. It gives them something to do.
Well, also,
especially if there's something type of a reward or something in for them, they get to blow stuff up. Also, adds an element sink into the game to take money and elements out of the game because NPCs will shoot back.
Yeah.
and it also kind of gives a primer to PvP too. It kind of gets people interested and
Well,
used to the mechanics.
If you're out there fighting an NPC doing a mission or something like that to blow something up, players can be going out and hunting those areas, those locations, to try to get you or defend the NPCs. Make a rep system or something in that case as well. That way, people and those pirate players might want to join a pirate type faction.
Oh,
So they get a
Mnemonic
good
Wolfman's
rep with them.
here. Mnemonic, over here, find me, buddy. So, if you want to have Mnemonic, if you want to recolor it yourself, the only requirements is that the racers themselves have to all be steel. Okay? And just give me the. I'll get the numbers done for you and send you over the files, okay?
I mean, I don't know, man. I just I don't have time to know life this game. And
Yeah.
if they took everything that I had built up away, I don't know if I could be as committed to it
I think
as I've been.
Yeah.
the biggest thing that would hurt and the biggest thing that would drive older players away is a talent point.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
they
Can you imagine?
can
Hey,
take my stuff,
Wolfpack.
but if they
Wolfpack,
take
check the fuel tanks. Make sure they have fuel. If not, I give you fuel. I didn't remember to check it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. I didn't mean to step over. I mean, they can take all my stuff. They've done that to me 3 times now, and I'm fine with it. If they take my skill points again, it might be a little iffy.
Yeah, it's the talent points. The part that I would have the problem with, because I mean, I paid a lot of damn money to get access to this game back in the day. You know, I paid over $100 per character that I have, and you know, I've got other accounts that have been subbed for a year. They're like literally subbed for a year. I have 8 characters, so you know, I paid my money. You know, I should keep my skill points.
Hey
I
guys,
think
there you
that they
go.
won't
2 million up in stream! ! Raffle.
I don't think they'll wipe the skill points because of the subs, right? Like, had it only been all the beta keys and like founders, right? They might have, but with everybody that has been paying money to acquire these skill points, I think it would be a little bit rough.
See, the thing I could see is like the assets and stuff like that. There's so much illegitimate assets that are just floating out there that are still there.
Yeah.
You know, that I could actually see. It would give it a kind of a fresh start, and you know, they've already plugged most of the exploits and stuff that generated a lot of those assets. And I think it would actually repair the economy a lot.
It could repair the economy, but with the auto miners, I really think the economy is going to be a little bit shaky. We don't really have anything that we're basing our economy on other than ore, and everybody can just AFK get it, right? And then the missions.
There is a few things that I would like to see done too. It's like anything that you can manufacture in your nano pack, I don't think should require a schematic. You know, because that would give a primer for like new players to be able to do basic manufacturing. You know, where they can kind of get their feel for it. You know, setting up equipment and kind of ease them into it. And like realistically, the only thing that really needs a schematic is stuff that you can't make in nano packs. You know, that would be a much more kind of interesting way of doing things, and that's just because it would give people kind of an intro to this kind of stuff.
Well, there's going to be a new solar system when they launch the game, and the sanctuary moon in the new solar system is going to be called Haven. And if you go into the resource files for the game, you can already see there's like a whole new fleet of T1 through T5 mats, and that thorium ore turns into trithorium when you refine it. So that's going to become a thing. So there, you know, there's a whole, like, all you gotta do is dig into the asset files of the game that are on your, you know, that it's downloaded, and you can see all of the new minerals and all the new ores.
I would like to see more variations on planets too, like maybe some planets that.
Hey, Wolfpack,
you know,
hold on 1 second, guys. Wolfpack, there's fuel tanks on both sides, dude. If you go to the other side, there's another set of doors over there with fuel tanks.
You know, like I would like to see like planets that are like 2 or 3 times the normal gravity, that are like harder to get on and off. You know, different things like that. Like, you know, maybe like an entire planet of nothing but like
Linear,
water.
follow me.
All right, hold on. Where are you? I see you.
I think that they make Alioth the hardest because as soon as you're able to build a ship and fly it off Alioth, you pass, right? Anywhere else you go, that ship works. And
except for Sanctuary.
Is Sanctuary harder?
Yeah, Alioth has 1 G of gravity at 3,500, but Sanctuary has 1 G of gravity up to 6,500 before you hit it. Yeah, it's actually a lot harder to get off Sanctuary than it is Alioth.
So I never stayed. I didn't even put down a Sanctuary tile, to be honest.
But think about it. How cool would it be to have like a planet that's like 2 or 3 times gravity, where you have to be really serious to go to that planet, you know?
Yeah, and Drakistan has an important thing there. I mean, If they wipe the economy and they wipe everything there, that means the entire content and missions with the launch will not be there. There will be no missions. That entire content of the game will just be non-existent until the community builds back up.
Well, but here's the thing. Like, they've already. If you looked at their one of their jobs that they were hiring for was a person to do missions, and they wanted a wide variety of different kinds of missions and whatnot. So I'd imagine that these static missions that we're seeing right now are probably going away.
Yeah, I think you're right. But they do also keep adding new missions and don't mention it. Like there's a what is it? The newest one that I saw, Simeon.
So this one's mine. Okay, cool.
Let me check.
Yeah, your 2 little ships should be sitting in it.
Is it Simeon Lacabus? Is the new mission that just dropped? It's a decent mission.
Hey, Wolfpack, did you get that? I'll make the graphics for you, and I'll send you the links and the files so you can update the images. Okay? It's just images. You'll have those tonight before I get off here. Okay? What's up, Smallville? Oh, I'm in the wrong container.
And every time I update Discord, it wants to act screwy on me.
Small.
Yo, what are you up to?
I hope they got a lot cooking for launch. Anything, in my opinion, that makes that work, I'm in for. Just let me keep my BPs.
I am too. I'm hoping that there's a lot of stuff that they're not announcing, and they're just like a whole new universe, warp gates, everything else that they drop, and it's just like, oh, this is what we've been working on this whole time. It's just we haven't dropped it.
Let you play it, yeah.
As long as they don't wipe,
Let
that'll
me
be
check my
okay.
VPs.
We want to hold something back to show you guys to to really
Give y'all a reason to play.
entice new players, and keep old players, especially if they wiped and been like, yeah, but we're bringing out a whole new solar system, whole new this, all this stuff that we just weren't able to tell you about.
The thing is, like, even if they did wipe, I mean, like, we could like band together and we could be right back on top of the fucking food chain in like no time. It's like,
Okay, so here's the reason why I don't think they're going to wipe, and this is a very practical reason. Okay.
yeah,
They have gone through a lot of trouble to make sure that stuff like Ember City stays. They have offered to help out with cores publicly to groups
Yeah.
with large projects. If that was the case and they were actually going to wipe, why bother?
I think they might do a partial, like maybe a partial where they go through and any structure that hasn't been interacted with in so much time they might just remove.
That's already there.
Well, I'm talking about like anything that's left over. They
Yeah,
might
but
just remove.
what I'm saying is once it goes live, all these people that are on alpha and beta accounts, they're going to have to either start paying their subscription, which means they're probably going to start playing, or they're going to walk away from it and their shit's going to decay. So all the stuff that hadn't been touched is going to decay.
To be honest with you, it's not even that expensive, the sub for a year. It cost me like 60,
Well, it's
70
gone up
bucks
in
per
price. Yeah,
I subbed-
it's gone up in price.
I subbed all my characters for like a year, and also even after release, I have like 150 game time codes or something coming from my Kickstart.
Very nice.
Yeah, but they also mentioned in the white paragraph that they're gonna discuss the DAX. So that's the what if
Yeah.
they only give you a certain amount, like they give you 1 month every 2 months, and you have to pay for a month, right? It's just, they said they're gonna discuss it. It might have just been that they promised us too much and they can't deliver all of it.
Well, I mean, that's just it. Like, the way I kind of am looking at it, they entered into a contract.
yeah, but they all so
Good luck trying to sue him.
Yeah.
they promised us all a lot of things, and if they don't do it at some point, they have committed fraud. But I don't think they're going to.
Yeah, but
that,
I hate to say
that
this,
happen.
they're not an American-based company.
Yep. And it's
They're
a lot harder to
not.
sue Europe.
They're not held to that law. They're not held to our laws.
Well, technically, they're a Canadian-based company, and Canadians are even
No,
more strict on
They are
contract law.
French. Their headquarters is French.
Yeah, but they have offices in Canada, so
Doesn't
they have
matter.
to maintain the law in
Their
Canada.
headquarters is in French. Is in France. That's all that matters. Where their corporate headquarters is the laws they have to enforce.
I mean,
That's
the
why-
French have pretty strict contract law too.
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to sue them.
You're going to need to get an international lawyer, which is not cheap.
Yeah, it's going to cost you a fortune to even try to pursue it. And that's the reason why a lot of these companies have their headquarters overseas. I mean, we have companies that their entire development team is in the United States, but they have a little corner flipping office in some random country to say their headquarters is there.
Yeah, so all that would really take is a class action lawsuit, right? There's enough people.
That's kind of what I was looking at. Is like if it'd be cheaper for them in the long run. It would be more expensive for them to even try to fight it. You know, it'd be cheaper just to give the players what they, the people that paid for that stuff, just give them
Well,
what they
the thing
paid
is-
for.
Here's the thing: is they can change the terms.
Yeah.
And as long as they're going to give it to you and are making an effort of giving it to you, no lawsuit will be able to go through.
Fiora,
If they
that
said
was
they're going to
France.
give you X amount of DAX, and as long as they're giving you those DAX, they didn't specify how many DAX you're getting each month. They took on there. It always said how much you're going to get. So they'll continue to give those DAX to you, but
They
because
also
they're
didn't
making
put on
an
there
effort.
the value of it either. Like, I
Right.
mean, they
See,
could-
I'm fine. I'm fine with them not even being able to trade them. If they're bound to my own account, that's fine. I don't care. You know? It's just as long as I get what I paid for. That's at the end of the day, that's all I care about. And it's only on 2 of my accounts. The rest of my accounts I paid for.
Yeah, but how many times do Kickstarters fall through like that?
Hey,
Right,
they promised me a pet, and I expect a corgi in a spacesuit.
Get it.
One basic thing that they kind of promised in Kickstart that we still don't have? A mail system.
Yeah, that's true.
We
But that's-
still don't have an offline message system.
And I'm pretty sure there's somewhere in their fine contract to that Kickstarter that will release some of all liability.
Yep, I'm sure in the fine detail it says terms liable to certain terms are likely to change or something like that.
As my
I'm not holding my breath for any of it, to be honest. I really just want the game to survive, and so I think that's where I want to go.
Linear,
Yep.
read stream chat.
Yep, that's who I blame.
God damn you, Sniper.
As my friend Huggy Hardcore has told me since the very beginning of this game, it's beta, get fucked. I pretty much think that that's the attitude.
Well, I mean, I think that as long as they make a fair attempt at actually making good on what they promised, at some point, it don't even have to be during the beta phase. They didn't say when. It's just as long as they have intentions on actually making good on it. That's all that matters.
What if they gave everybody like a like they let you keep your skill points, but all of your all your money was gone, and they gave everybody one large, extra expanded container to pack as much crap in there as they want, and they could have that in the new game when it launches.
The game wouldn't survive. They
As long
wipe
as
like
my
that.
blueprints fit.
Blueprints
Yeah,
don't
your
take up
blueprints
any
will-
damn space.
Yeah,
You could put that.
I
in
don't
your
care
main
what they
thing.
do.
This game won't survive a launch if they wipe.
No, it won't.
You might as well quit playing because it won't survive. Everybody who's stayed playing this game's played for that hope of they'll honor their commitment of only wiping if there was a technical reason.
I agree.
Hey,
I'm
Sniper,
right there
what's
with
up?
you.
I mean, if they said that they had to wipe in order to incorporate new map or whatever to make it actually function properly, then that's what they'll have to do. You
Because
know,
no matter how you do
I
a
mean,
wipe,
especially if they're redoing the code to make it so PvP actually
I mean,
works.
there's
something
ways
like
around
that.
it. They have that token system that they can use. There's a bunch of ways that they can actually do it without destroying assets.
I'm
because
sure
it's-
if they had to do something like that, they would figure out something to do.
because no matter how they did it, even if you let the builders keep their blueprints, well, that's not fair to the industry people.
And my
You let the industry
schematics.
keep the schematics. It's then wise to do a wipe.
Yeah,
Then if
there's
you
no-
don't let the builders keep the blueprints, all the people with Lua code out there can sell instantly once the game launches. Look at Saga's HUD. He'd be an instant billionaire again.
By the way, this wipe talk irritates the piss out of me for one very good reason.
We're very polarized on it.
No, it has tanked my ship sales. I honestly don't think there's going to be a wipe, but at this point, because of everybody getting all skittish and knee-jerky about a goddamn wipe, I'm not selling shit. I'm not making any income in this
Yeah.
game at the moment.
Hey, can I say something here? Even if there was a wipe, why are they stopping buying shit? Your money's worthless if there's a wipe. Go
Because
find some
it's
stuff
not that
and
they're
buy it.
not buying it. It's the fact that they're not playing.
Oh,
Their
Yeah.
player counts have significantly dropped off right now.
But it always falls off before a patch, anyways.
is there a
Yeah.
patch coming?
Yeah, there's
There
a
is.
patch
Whoa.
coming.
Fofina.
There's also a player test server. A couple days.
And every time they mention the word wipe or NQ brings up the word wipe, player count falls off.
It always does.
I mean, even without the mention of wipe, anytime there's a new patch coming out, it always dies. Like, the player count always drops off before patch. It's been like that since before alpha. So, I mean, like, during alpha and stuff, it was always that way. Like, as soon as there's a patch coming up, it's always dead.
Does that
So-
mean no one will have millions to buy this HUDs? His HUDs. Oh, except some. Okay, yeah. Except no one will have the millions to buy his HUD.
People will
True.
get it, but people will get it quick because that's what they're used to flying with.
You know, the one thing I really wish that there was in this game is, like, for the build system, I wish there was a mirror tool where I could just click on an item and say mirror, and it would just mirror it on the other side of the structure.
They don't? I thought they did.
No.
No.
there's
Yeah,
no miracle.
I do that.
No, I'm talking about, like, for, like, if I place an engine on one side of the ship,
Oh yeah.
I would like it to be placed in the exact same position on the other side of the ship.
I mean,
There's a tool that will tell you, but I see what you're
72.5,
saying.
It's not very
85.
accurate though either.
Yeah.
pretty accurate. Well, you look at the numbers.
Yeah, I just go by the numbers, but
Yeah.
I know you're.
It
I would
turns
just-
yellow
I-
at the wrong time.
I was just saying, I just think it would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here doing my thing.
I think the yellow kind of just gets you in the right ballpark.
What you
Really,
making,
you
sir?
want it exact. You gotta do the.
I haven't used it in forever anyway.
Trying to get this damn thing to work. Okay, so this one is 70, 75, 81.5, 16.5.
Or even if they didn't have a mirror tool, I wish you could just like click on an item and it would actually save the coordinates in like a little box beside it, so you can actually keep the coordinates up on the screen.
That's what your alt account's for.
Yeah. You need another PC or fucking shadow play.
That's what I do.
Honestly, I would really like it if the adjusters were a little more intelligent, so that you could do asymmetric designs.
Yeah, that would be nice. One thing I would like is the adjusters actually made more sense in their scale too, because honestly, the adjusters' actual scale is completely off. It's nowhere near what it should be for what they're done for. Especially the larges and the mediums. There's no reason for them to be that absurdly large and obscene looking, you know?
Or even if it was practical to use like, you know, engines in place of adjusters, like you set them in adjuster mode where they, you know, where the maneuvering engines can act as adjusters. That would even be kind of an interesting thing.
Oh yeah, I mean, you just use maneuver engines. That'd be pretty good.
And put them in torque mode, right?
Yeah.
That sounds
Also
like a
love
doable
if they
thing.
actually, if they manage to figure out to get the tag system working, so you can actually tag things to work to what you want them to be.
I have seen ships that use basic engines for left-right. I think it's a little bit of Lua. I don't think it's very much. But you really just end up with a command to turn them on and turn them off when you need it.
Surface, how much time on that raffle?
9 minutes on
Are
it.
you in a hurry to win something?
Oh, exclamation mark raffle, guys. We got 2 million in chat. Sorry.
Also, you need to talk about the
Lottery?
Lottery, yeah.
Yeah, it's already popped up once, but I'll do it again.
You talk about it.
Yeah, I know.
People
I had
need
that.
warp beacon, man.
We do have a lottery going on, guys. It's 1 million quanta per ticket for the raffle. And Resource, can you send me the message showing the amount that's I have to hit for that?
Yeah. That's what I negotiate.
KBLA, brother. I got that. Looks like we got another raffle going on from KBLA tonight.
When are you giving away the beacon?
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Hey, and also, don't forget, tonight we are giving away a 25 million quanta ship. We are giving away a Wraith Mark 7.
What, the Serapis, if somebody doesn't win that Wraith Mark 7 and they just wanted to buy one,
Yes.
could they just come and buy one?
Yes, they could. I have 2 more of them available.
There. I put my tickets in for that beacon.
Okay. Yeah, we have 2 more of the Wraith Mark 7s stacked up here like sandwiches.
I bought 45 tickets.
Damn. Okay.
I want a fucking beacon.
I do too. I put a bunch of tickets in.
See, even if I win the beacon, it's just gonna go back into the org, so I don't really care.
There we go. So this is the Wraith Mark 7s that are stacked. This is my personal one right here.
What he means by stacked is I stacked them on top of each other, not that the elements are stacked.
Yeah, they were physically stacked, not technically stacked. So yeah, the Wraith Mark 7 is designed. The Caterpillar AWS fits in that square yellow block perfectly. You can actually dock 2 of the Nimbuses, which is our own version of that, I guess you would say. 2 of those will dock inside. Once the script for that is done, those will be available for 5 million a pop tokenized.
If I want the beacon, I'm just gonna anchor it in XVX. I don't really care.
Yep, right there. Look. 2 million, mnemonic wolf.
Daddy Warbucks is putting raffle tickets in. KB.
Say what?
Goobman bought 15 tickets.
Nuggets.
Oh. Thought that was the. Never mind.
Yeah, no, he got that was to my personal wallet for a giveaway. That wasn't to the shipyard wallet. I see what you're saying now. Sorry.
Well, this name still fits, Daddy Warbucks.
This is true.
I think KBLA should donate a warp beacon for a lottery.
That's a lot. That's a big ass.
Oh no, not for KBLA.
No?
He's making 4 at a time right now.
Oh heck. That's nice.
That's what what I was trying to save up for, and I figure even if I get a chance at cutting the cost, it would be immensely useful. It's the only thing I really want right now is a beacon.
I think my first one will be done in 5 or 4 days.
Okay, but yeah, that's the Wraith Mark 7. We're gonna be giving one of these away later. Okay.
Okay, but I'm not making that many. No, he's making 14.
Making 40 warp beacons a day.
What?
Yeah, how many lines that would be?
Even if there was one coming out a day, that
would be
just,
like, well, that would be like what, 120 lines or something.
even at one a day, that'd be enough to make the market drop off substantially.
What is a warp beacon going for on the market?
By about 250, 300 mil.
388 million is the cheapest one.
Yeah, I think I wouldn't pay that. Just saying.
Hey,
People buy them.
there wasn't a certain number of months ago that you would if you would have had the money, you probably would have paid a bill for them.
I paid $640 for my first one.
Well, just for the simple fact that I've seen them as low as, 250. So I think 300 to 325 is actually a pretty fair price.
I would be curious how many warp beacons are in the game.
Less than
Okay.
100 probably.
KBLA has at least 500 of them.
There's got to be more than 100. Because I know Gotcha's making 4 a day and he never has too many on hand. Or 4 a month, I mean. There's other people who have 3-4 lines running.
I know one person has 12 lines running. And I've seen it. That was terrifying. That factory scared me.
The lag smogs would scare me.
Yeah, like I rolled up on the factory I was trying to fly into. It's a space factory, and it almost shut my rig down because it was that
Yep.
he had that factory set up, and it was a dedicated entire large core for that. Then he had a dedicated entire large core for engines, a dedicated large core for other flight elements. He had one large core purely for decorations, and it was just like,
It was all in PvP space, KBLA.
no, it was not. It was in the safe zone, but yeah, it messed with me. Oh God, have
Hey,
mercy.
shit disturber.
Is that person still
Sniper.
playing?
Sniper,
Yes.
any factory scares you.
Well, he's not still playing, but he's keeping his shit active.
I remember one person's factory that scared me was, what was his name? Porky? That factory was scary.
Pork Chop Express.
Yeah, it's just like, how the fuck do you keep track of any of that?
Yeah, that
you
was
haven't been in the Smallville's factory. This factory's so damn big I couldn't even fly within range of it. The minute I rendered it, I instantly crashed.
That's
Hey,
that's
I've
what all the ladies say.
I saw Smallville's factory. It's actually laid out pretty logically.
I
And
don't. I think that
That's because
Smallville's
you learned
factory is
your
pretty small for what it produces. I mean, it's all in containers.
Yeah.
lesson.
I'm talking about when it was actually laid out. Is I could actually follow the production line and figure out what stuff did. I mean, that was pretty. It was pretty reasonable. It's when you walk into a factory and you're like, "Oh my fucking god, what the hell is going on here?" That's what scares you. It just gives me an instant migraine almost.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
So you guys
I've
want
seen
to
them go.
see how since we got some different people in chat tonight, y'all want to see the updates to the city and how it's looking?
Yeah, sure.
We'll do a tour.
I just enlarged the screen so I can see everything you're doing.
Oh, Sniper, what's up? You can pub. Huh?
What the fuck is that O-cap over there?
What OCAP?
That's like 500 meters away. It's like a road in the fucking sky over there. I don't think it's our stuff. I was just kind of curious what the fuck it is.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The stuff to the northwest.
That way?
It's over here by those big hangars.
Oh, that way.
Yeah.
You mean that
The-
road?
Yeah, that road. What the hell was that?
Oh, that's Oblivion. They're making Oblivious. They're making a train all the way from the market to the city.
Okay.
They're still playing.
Yeah, they're on tonight.
It's been growing. I've seen it growing.
What is this? That I recognize that. Drax, what are you doing?
Oh, I was lagging pretty hard when I was coming in.
Yeah, I see that.
Did you finish that ship tract?
Huh?
That ship
Oh,
you're
I
working?
I changed the pods on the back.
I haven't seen it since you were on stream that one day.
Oh, you mean the really big one? I haven't finished that one yet. Decided to give her a test flight to see how she's going. The adjusters and stuff. Unfortunately, really lagging for some reason. I don't know why? She seems to really be freaking moving.
Okay, there we go. There we are here
Also-
still for QA. Just a lot of my players got bored. Have been taking a break for a little bit. I have been online still and keeping things up and really slow. Gotcha. Here we go. So this is, yeah, the city's growing. We got the gardens in. Big Ginger Man's been doing some damn amazing work. And that's a new building. Where'd that come from? Like every time I come around here, it's like, oh, that's new. What the hell? He made a bank. I gotta see this.
It'd be cool if you could figure a way to do an actual bank in DU where you can do quanta loans. They put collateral up.
Oh,
Sure, you could do
check
like missions
this
that way.
out.
The vault with all the laser beams was cool.
Once you go in, it locks you out. You can't get out. Oh no, I guess not.
Gold everywhere.
Like the vault door. That's pretty cool. The big ass vault door.
That'd be kicking, yo. This is new. This wasn't here yesterday.
I think we'll need to make an actual pallet of ingots.
This
of
building,
gold
Ember,
bars.
He's
Ember
got a
City
whole
T-
wall of them.
the city, Ember
No,
City
like
T1.
A couple pallets of gold bars to lay out in the middle.
Which one are you talking about?
This building, Ember City T1, that's over here. Is it this owned by anybody in particular?
I mean, that one? No.
Yeah. Do you mind if I do something with it?
How about it? This Big Ginger's in charge of city planning. If you want that building, you can have that building.
It's actually kind of perfect for what I'm thinking about doing with it.
I mean, look at this. Look at this shit. He's got construction sites with cranes, gardens, fountains. Got a river going on over here. The stadium is looking flipping amazing.
To effect, the crane was always there.
No, that's a new crane. He added that.
I'm actually really glad that we acquired this.
Yeah. This is the original crane over here, bud. Yeah, that's the crane that was there. And then he added this one. Yeah. We got more buildings going up over here. We got a subdivision over here. We got people moving in right here.
Where's the
Yeah.
U-Haul?
Fjord Face is building himself a haunted house.
That's why I come over today. I was going to do some work on that for a bit, on my building for a little bit.
We got the runway thanks to Big Ginger all the way over here to both these two tiles that we own. I see it for 50. Yeah, same.
RP2, is this being used for anything at the moment?
What?
Your Caterpillar P2 that's sitting over here in front of your hangar. Is this being used right now?
My Caterpillar RP2.
P2, this little personal Caterpillar that's sitting here.
I didn't even know there was one sitting there. What are you talking about, personal one?
It's sitting in front of the Fubar factory.
Where are you?
Right in front of your hangar. The Surface Designs right here. I see you flying around.
Yeah, for some reason I'm not seeing you.
It's sitting over here next to the Race Scout Mark III.
Oh, that's Big Ginger's.
I was just wondering if I could, if it's not actually lined up to a pad, I was just wondering if I could borrow for like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, what you need for?
I want to take it up, see where 75 meters above that tower is.
Oh, just use that one, Mr. Lifty,
Where's Mr. Lifty at?
right over here.
Okay. I need one that's not actually lined up to any pad right now.
Yeah,
so
that's
let me-
Mr. Lifty right here. You just walk right by it. This.
Like this. Okay. Where's the control panel at?
Set on the seat in the back and do the remote. Be careful, Mr. Lifty likes to let go. $7,500. Did y'all lose Rome?
Base engine's on, right?
Huh? You said 7,500. You don't need space engines for that. They won't even turn on at that height.
I meant 75,000, but
Oh, no, there's no space engines on that, dude.
all right, that's no worries.
That other M-Core elevator sitting over there, but that's not in a dock, is also not set up, and that's one of the org ones.
Okay.
I want to put one together.
And then, what?
I want one.
I do
what?
like it. I do like this hover pad though. This thing's
The
cool.
little elevators.
What, the Nimbus or the Mr. Lifty?
No, you're the little Nimbus ones, the little tiny ones you made. I gotta get the stuff, all the parts together, so I can put one together.
Did you make a blueprint of it?
I like this Mr. Lifty. This thing's cool.
I designed it originally to go pick up broken racers. Let's pick the winner! The next one is for 15. DOT Interplanetary, you won 2 million Quanta.
Congrats.
Yeah, baby. And now it is time for 15 million Quanta.
No way.
Sponsored by KBLA.
Thank you, KBLA.
Thing flies like a boss.
Here we go. 15 million Quanta. Exclamation mark raffle to get in on that, and that is from KBLA. Make sure you guys tell him thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Are you building yourself a Nimbus Drax?
I got to get all the stuff together so I can put one together.
You can build one out of my box.
And I gotta get a blueprint. Don't know where to get the blueprint.
Just remember, the script's not complete yet, okay?
I guess I should hold off then. I
No,
wanna
it
get a finished one.
works. It works. It just doesn't have the fuel gauge on it and stuff.
Oh, okay. That's easy.
And
How
he's
about you were talking about this older school, this one that's not sitting in a dock, right? The
Yeah.
right next to the.
and there's a P2 one over here too. Or that's a standardized one that's not modified. That belongs
Alright,
to the org.
Where?
Right,
The P2 would work
right
better.
by me.
Yeah, that's the one I was standing on earlier. I
Uh-uh.
thought.
Nope, 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 nope. Oh, this
What?
one needs fuel. You have to fill it up from inside my shop.
Okay.
So advanced construct gate. Fuel's on the top right.
Yes.
Hey, Therapist,
Uh-huh.
when you get a chance, is there any way you can toss two static large cores in the aluminum box for me?
2 static large cores in the aluminum box.
Yes, please. I don't need them right now, but I will be. Well,
Okay, they're in there. What's up, Gen 2? Watch Smalls win. Rigged. That's bad.
the one person in the game that doesn't need money.
I don't know what you're talking about. I need money.
I just spent half my fucking wallet on fucking raffle tickets. I could use that money.
Okay, so we need extra small adjusters.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. The other platform cleaned out.
Brakes. Small. Fuel tank, extra small. A chair. I need more chairs. Thanks.
If I won that 15 million, I'd probably just buy more schematics.
So bad. Cores. Small. And emergency controllers. Header.
So if they wipe Surface, I heard KBLA is going to come be your PvP general for XVX on release day.
I would be fine with that. That would be awesome. I need more emitter extra smalls. I don't know. Got enough for this, but laser. Gyro.
So the other day, messaged Smalls for some parts, and for the first time in my life, I felt what a junkie must feel like when they call their dealer and they're like, oh, they don't have none, or they're out of they
Sorry, I'm out.
you know they're in jail or something like that. Like, you know, have to go get it from somewhere else. It's like the first time I ever read that. It must be what a junkie feels like.
That is not right. Oh my god, that is so not right.
Like, I've never done drugs, so I never really had to go through that. But it must be what a junkie feels like.
Minus the shakes, the sweating, the puking, the shitting themselves, all that other stuff.
Yeah, all the really bad shit.
The inconvenience.
I didn't even think about it. I should have messaged KB and see what's got in stock. If there's anybody in XBX that likes to dig, I need a basement dugout of a building.
Don't swing that way.
I just know there's a couple. There's a couple people that don't mind digging, like to dig.
Don't tell everyone this, but if you put a core down and you line the exterior of the core and give NQ the location, they will clear the
You're
core
saying
area.
this live on a stream, saying if you don't tell everybody this, you realize this.
Yeah, well, I don't
know.
think that's a secret. I don't
No,
think that's
it's not
a secret.
too much of a secret. It's not.
Really?
No,
Yes, they will. They'll totally do it.
Yeah.
I thought there was a deadline on that, but they stopped.
I was told that wasn't as long as you asked them and they weren't too busy, they'd be happy to.
Yeah,
That's
so
what I was told too.
They
yeah, if
still
you
have
just
the
give it to 'em.
tools.
Yep, it's literally a button for them. So it really doesn't take. If you just line it out, they click the core, and then everything within the voxel is deleted. So that's good.
After I've dug 3 cores out, I'm now hearing of this.
I don't know if I want to cheat like that though. Should we? I mean,
Is
take
it
advantage
cheating?
of that
It
system?
was
Some-
actually in place because of these things.
Sometimes it actually makes a cleaner cut and causes less lag.
I guess that
You won't
would
have
be
the
cut.
you won't have the dig tool rippling along your entire core, so it just looks clean.
Well, you could always just do it by hand and don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Hey, Drax,
I was asking. Yes, sir.
got a present for you.
Okay. Oh, is that the little guy?
Yep, there's 2 of them here. They're under XVX. Got to fuel them up. They have 2 fuel tanks each on them. The fuel tanks are on each side.
Do you see Abdex's chat, Drax?
See, Abadakis says what?
Chat. He's like, you need something dug out.
It's just it's not doesn't need to be done right away. It's the basement of Obsidian Towers.
What, here at the city?
Uh-huh. It's something that doesn't need to be done right away. It can take its time to be getting done. It's the parking location for the people to get the condos.
Okay, for XVX leadership people, there are 2 Nimbuses over here, in case anybody needs one.
I see how it is.
What?
Meow, 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 meow. Okay, let's see who won though. 15 million Quanta. Wild card.
Oh, thank you, KBLA.
Wild card, I want you to buy ammo with that and shoot KBLA.
Isn't that what he was giving it away, so people would buy ammo and come and give him a fight?
Oh man, he didn't have to give me money to fight him. I love PvP any chance I get.
Have you
Check
and
your wallet.
KBLA faced off?
Not like a 1v1. We've been in fleet fights on opposite sides.
Who would win on a 1v1? That would be interesting.
I don't know. To be honest, I have never identified a ship that KBLA was in. So
It's not good to speculate against a PvPer. At least
Yep.
not at least not
it's
live
skill.
on a
Mhm.
stream.
You know, it's just me and my big wooden spoon trying to stir the pot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not falling for it, bud.
Hopefully, they both know it's good intentions behind it.
Speaking of stirring the pot, whose money would you be on Smallville?
Man, if
no, that would be a good fight though, because it sounds like they're both into PvP.
if they gave us directional weapons, I could totally get behind PvP. Like where they're fixed position weapons.
Give me a
Did
ship
you
up, build
did
a
you
ship
guys see
with
the
broadside.
picture? Did you see the picture of the stasis gun?
No, I have not.
Yeah, it's on Facebook and Twitter.
Yeah, it looks it does not look like it turns, and it's only on the little tiny XS not the cockpit, not anything else. So
Where did they post it?
Facebook and Twitter.
Now,
Can
if
you
they give
imagine if that was only good for extra small cores?
now if they gave us something like maybe like a pulse cannon on an XS core, that'd be awesome too. Directional, fully directional pulse
Oh, I
cannon.
see
I'd love
that.
to see.
I
I'd
kind of
to
like
see
the
a rocket
animation.
or something.
Yeah, and so it looks like they're firing it. They don't really give you a whole view of it, but I hope it goes only on XS, like they're showing.
That would
It
be
will
awesome.
it'll give rolls. It'll actually make a extra small viable
It'll make an
in
interceptor.
PvP. Yeah, and then you have smalls that are now viable because an extra
Little.
small is viable.
Build a little interdictor ship.
Good God, you imagine your large core trying to outrun a bunch of extra small cores trying to stop you with stasis weapons.
It would be so frustrating.
Oh my god! Especially if a bunch of small ships just drop off the large core and just start swarming you. Because I'm imagining if you blow up one of the small cores that has the stasis weapon, you can just
There goes, guys.
go,
I
but if you
posted
have a
the
bunch
link
of
for the
them-
video of the stasis weapon in chat.
Yeah, like
Yeah, I'll just bring it up on stream.
And don't forget, people, we do have the lottery going on right now for the warp beacon. And as far as the down payment for the house goes, we are less than $1,000 away from the goal. We are almost there. And next week is the week. I'm so ready to be done with this and be over with this fun.
So what you're saying is after all this, you finally get to use your tips on therapist presents?
Nah, it'll still go all for kids, probably. The joys of being a parent. Kids come first.
Mm-hmm.
Always and forever.
Maybe you can budget off like 10%.
I'm going to have to budget off 30% because next year I have to start paying taxes on all this. Yeah, I got to start filing this on taxes, yo.
Yep.
Is that some new law or is it just something?
Oh,
It's
it's
making
law. It's an
enough.
income.
Yeah, it's making enough. By now, it's considered an income.
Yeah, but you should have enough write-offs to show not very
Actually,
unprofitable income.
no, it's fine. I actually want to claim it because if I claim it, it's going to increase my credit rating and help us look better as an income. You know, this Mr. Lifty barely goes through any fuel.
Our grandparents are alone in the grave right now. You're telling me you claim income playing video games?
Oh my god.
Right?
My grandfather would probably be sitting there thinking, damn, that's smart. I remember when I was a kid, he used to get mad at us and smack us because he didn't want those damn games on his TV because it ruined the TV.
I remember that.
Remember that?
They like this one game way back in the day called Dragon Warrior or something like that. I think that's what it was called, Dragon Warrior, way back in the day. And I played it so much I actually burned in the screen on my TV.
Yep. So I played Skyrim so much on a plasma TV that it burnt in. Like you had the little health bar. Oh my god, it was so bad.
This
I
is
had
an old
Pong burn into
CRT.
I actually one time I had a big. Don't laugh, but I had a 19-inch CRT display. Actually, no, it was a 21-inch. It was a 21-inch CRT display. The thing weighed about as much as a damn small car. And I went to bed one night and forgot Ultima Online up on it, and the character was just standing there.
Oh lol. I see where this is going.
I woke up the next morning to a permanent imprint of that character just chilling.
Yep, forever.
Yeah,
It'll
it was
never
there.
go away.
At that point in time, getting a CRT display that big was not easy. That about killed me right there.
I had a Pong burn into a black and
Okay,
white TV screen.
KBLA, smartass. Back in my day, when we got a penny for shining someone's shoes. Yeah,
Hey, I'm old enough to remember where a pack of Marlboros cost 50 cents. So I mean,
You're not wrong.
I bought cigarettes through vending machines.
yeah.
I'm old enough to remember back in the day, you go out into the penny candy store and actually pay a penny for candy.
I went most of
That
my
was shaped like a
childhood
penny.
and all of my high school career without a cell phone. I had a pager at the very end. Never had a cell phone.
I had an old
wasn't
brick
allowed to
phone.
have calculators.
I had a brick phone, and they thought I was the shit back in the day.
Do you remember sending people text where it would spell out letters in the message?
Yeah, because you're paying per character. Yeah.
And you would send like simple things, like just like little like cryptic messages in the text, so they wouldn't have to call you back and waste money.
Yeah, I had a two-way pager at one point in time, and that was pretty awesome.
First time I ever saw one of
Therapists
those.
had a pager and a mustache or full beard for sure. Dude, I had a mustache when I was 10 years old. And I'm not talking like a little faint line mustache. I'm talking I had a mustache when I was 10. So yeah. I had when I was in high school, I had a beard going on and everything. I used to get in so much trouble because I didn't shave my beard. They got so mad at me. I'm walking around the damn high school looking like Santa Claus.
Well, we can't make you shave.
Yes, they can. School policy.
Yep.
Oh.
I never had a school like that, thank God.
Dude, Louisiana schools are really strict. Like, really strict. Now it's all dress codes. You have school uniforms.
That's when you just come up with some religious exemption and they can't touch it.
Back in the day, they could.
Yeah, they didn't care, dude. Nowadays,
care.
they can't touch you, but back then, they didn't give a rat's ass.
Oh, I know. This day and age, you can get away with murder.
Yep.
Back then they were allowed to beat you.
My sister Mary Claire, she taught me to sing.
Man, there was this dude in high school that looked like an Amish gangster back in the day. He was pretty dope.
Yeah.
He dressed like he was Amish, but he wasn't Amish. But
And see, when when I first moved down here, I was long hair, all dark, like grunge. I was always wearing long coats, denim heavy. I was like, and that wasn't common in Louisiana at that time, especially in the town I moved to. So I moved down here, and people were straight up like kind of freaked out by me because here's this dude walking down the road, looks like he's about to go serial killer in your ass, according to them. And it didn't help that my first middle school, I was one of 5 white kids in the entire school. So like everybody thought I was like, the crazy white boy, leave him alone. Yes, I did KBLA. That's why I laughed so hard.
I still love that movie. Hey, sir, I watched a movie last night that was actually fantastic. Have
What
you
was that?
watched the new Ghostbusters yet? The Ghostbusters Aftermath?
No, I have not.
I like
Oh my god, it was just as good as the original too.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it felt like it legitimately felt like it was a Ghostbuster movie. It didn't feel
Yes,
like it
it-
was a
It felt like a continuation of the story.
yeah. And they had the original actors from the original Ghostbusters in it, which was great.
Yeah.
Anybody watch the new Halo TV series?
Huh.
I saw an advertisement for it and it actually looks good. I was kind
Yeah.
Really? I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah.
That could be
It
awesome.
released today on Paramount Plus.
Did it?
yeah, and
I'm about to watch it.
I'm gonna have to get Paramount Plus, and I didn't want to.
Everything Halo.
Wait, Halo, that's Master Chief, am I right?
Yep.
Yes,
I will be downloading. I'm not paying for Paramount Plus.
No.
Well,
Yep.
I want to see Picard, the second season of Picard, and
I-
so I'm not afraid like to go pirate a movie, right? But once I actually like appreciate the movie or the book or whatever, I'm gonna buy it. Like I want to support whoever produced the thing. I want more.
Okay, now I'm not gonna give any spoilers away. Okay. Picard season 2. I really hope they step it up because right now it's putting me to sleep.
Oh, bummer. All right, maybe I'll wait.
It,
The first season, I just watched the first season. Like I watched
Yeah.
it in one night. I was like, yeah, this is good.
Oh, the first season was the same way. It kind of started off like, huh? And then all of a sudden, bam! Hell yeah!
Yeah, it was a little bit dry in the beginning of the first season,
Now, don't get me wrong.
Oh, okay. So
There's
I like.
yeah, there's
and it wasn't until halfway through it start finally really
Yeah.
getting into the story.
Now, don't get me wrong.
Okay.
Season 2, episode 1 has some action, but the storyline, it feels like they're inching that storyline out there a little bit. And while there's action in it and stuff to keep your attention, you spend the whole show sitting there thinking, why?
Oh, but that was a lot of the first season too. Like I was like, I don't understand. Why are you acting this way? Like there's a bunch of things that I just didn't understand, but then
You
again, I'm
know,
not really a Trek nerd, so
Has anybody? Have you guys watched Discovery, the last season,
no.
like the current season?
I haven't watched the newest season now.
I love the fact that they're connecting all the different series so well, referencing things. Like,
They
okay,
are.
so you've seen all of season 1, right? Wildcard for Picard.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you know about his body not being real.
Yeah.
What?
They reference that in
Spoilers.
Discovery,
Yes, it did.
and I'm like, that tie-in was just like, yeah. You know, it's little things like that that make the whole continuity feel more solid versus just the, you know. Picard hasn't had a real body in a long time. But no, it's not a major
It's
spoiler
not
at all.
what
It's
you
a
do.
side
No.
note in season 1. Okay, it's not really even. Yeah, it's not even really a major topic in season 1, so it's not like it's.
I think they really talk about it for like 2 seconds, and they just kind of breeze over it. They're just like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I wasn't afraid to say something because it's like a, oh yeah, and off to the other subject. And you're sitting there going, huh?
Yeah, I wanted more of an I wanted to know how this worked, and it just didn't tell me. That's okay.
It almost feels like they threw it in there for Star Trek Discovery to tie it in for the story, because the Discovery storyline actually addresses the whole situation a lot better.
Oh, that's cool. So they expand.
Does
They
it, like-
expand on.
Does it like take place in the future or something?
But Discovery,
Yeah.
Picard.
Picard is like what, a couple of decades after Star Trek Next Generation or something like that,
I think it's
and
like
then
30 years.
yeah, something like that, and then it's actually, if you look at the real life timeline between Star Trek: The Next Generation ending and Picard starting, it's about the same amount of time in storyline and continuity. But and then you have Discovery, which starts off in the past and ends up like way out in the future. But I have to admit this. Once they got out of the past and got away from the blue Klingons, I was so happy with the way it went with the storyline on Discovery. That they really picked it in there.
I'm not really like a Trek nerd. I watched a couple.
Yeah.
When my family was poor, so I got
Hey!
movies
second.
from the library when I was a kid.
Ophelio, I need your in-game name. You won 2 million Quanta.
I just don't understand how come where are the Stargates and where's the Millennium Falcon and
So Stargate
Curious.
Universe flopped, and that's why there's no more Stargates. And
You didn't hear that Amazon picked up the Stargate?
what?
Mhm.
Amazon bought all of MGM.
Oh hell yes! Good, thank you, thanks Jeff.
You didn't know that?
I did not.
Wish it
And they
was
said
Netflix.
they actually said that
Hey, hold on one sec, guys. Hey, people in stream, guess what? It is that time. We are giving away a Wraith Mark 7. It's going to be going for 20 minutes. Make sure you guys hit it when you see it. And the winner will have to come up and pick up the ship. If you want to pick up one and don't want to win it, there are 25 million and you can pick them up in Ember City. And that should be hitting chat. There you go. Exclamation mark raffle, y'all. Okay, go ahead, guys. Sorry.
they said that the chairman said that they have plans for everything that the shows that they've purchased. They have plans for them.
Thank God.
Okay, you
So
know
I was so
one
sad.
show.
If you haven't watched Stargate Universe,
Oh, that's what I thought.
I
to
think
say.
it was the best one. Like absolutely the best one.
That was one
And,
show. It's like, why?
Yeah.
I like
Central, I think.
Stargate Atlantis.
I did too.
Yeah.
That was my
You know-
favorite.
Stargate Atlantis was pretty good.
However,
I could not get over the whole concept of Universe. I thought it was the best.
but with Universe, I gotta give them one thing on Universe though. They put in the into the ending to where they can continue the show, and it would explain aging on the actors.
Yes, it would.
I gotta watch. It was only 2 seasons, wasn't it? I gotta rewatch
Yeah.
it.
Three? Two or
Three.
three? Yeah.
seasons.
It just
Yeah,
just like,
Stargate Universe
it
was
felt like it.
it was a good show.
So
Why'd it
I
end?
would,
Budget.
because it flopped. Not enough people watched it. It just didn't. They just didn't keep it up. And god damn, it's like it's so good, and then it just ends, and you're like, but wait, why is it done? It was so bad.
Actually, I had-
I'm struggling to get through the Expanse because they're on that planet, and I'm like, dude, I watched this for spaceships. Where are the spaceships? Get off the damn planet.
Hey, sir, is it okay if I use your voxel box?
while you're over
but-
there, putting voxels and moving voxels. Apparently there is no white aluminum in the aluminum box. Like, I don't know why. Right?
Polished
no,
white?
polished white aluminum. Yeah, polished
That's
white
because
aluminum.
it's in my build box. I was using it.
Oh, I'm like, why? Where'd all the polished white aluminum go?
I don't have a whole lot left. It's been getting used up.
Oh, okay.
Just send me a message. I'll go out and cook some here in a little bit.
Oh, maybe I don't have any more left. No, that's the fuel box. Hold on.
Here, I'll just go out and cook some. Give me a few minutes.
I got
How much do you-
23,000. Do like 60,000 of it. But Sniper, if you're there, dude, you there? Do we have aluminum? Oh, what am I saying? Yeah, we got aluminum.
I figure I asked.
No, we got lots of aluminum. I'll just go up there and throw some in.
Okay, there's 10k in the box for you. Or 13k in the box.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wrong box. I put it in the fuel box. Now it's in the box.
You said like 60k, right?
Thank you. Hold on, it's coming.
Only putting some of the floors in.
Oh man, tonight's one of those nights, dude. I am tired. This week has been stressful. It's Thursday, and I'm just like, I'm ready for this week to be over, you know.
Yeah, I was feeling that yesterday.
Like
That for
technically,
sure.
like this is like my Sunday. I go back to work tomorrow. So.
Everybody's like, tonight's like my phone is going off. I can't get my phone to stop going off, and it's like breaking my attention. I can't focus on building, you know. It's like, Stop. And unfortunately, it's important stuff. So we've had a problem with my daughter for the last 3 weeks of not sleeping. She'll go to sleep, and then 30 minutes to an hour later, she wakes up, and then she's up all night. And then finally, around 3 to 4 a.m., she'll pass out again for an hour or two.
That's strange.
And it's been seriously taking its toll on her mother and I. And I put in a request to the doctor today. Basically, I'm like, I hate saying this, but I need something that's going to knock her ass out and keep her asleep. Because it's seriously taking its toll.
I can imagine. I mean, she doesn't need sleep, but you do at least.
Asshole. Linear sends me a text message saying stuff and stuff. Can I just say asshole? Resource? Now you in on it? Resource is sending me one too.
Heckin' trolls. Heckin'.
You people got my damn cell phone number. That's what's going on. I need to change my phone number. Yeah, I see how it is.
I would concur. Need to change it.
I don't have a cell phone, so no.
I'm just glad Raven ain't here. Because he got it too.
Which one?
You give your phone number out too much, man.
Well, I don't know. I don't care. We'll take on it
Okay.
too.
Put you in for a car warranty.
Oh shit, my wife does enough of that. She's
She
always
just gets 20 calls a day. Hi, we've been trying to contact you about your car's limited warranty.
You said polished white, right?
yeah, polished white aluminum. Oh, she does that all the damn time. She'll go online and fill out surveys and use my phone number so they don't bother her.
Smart
Oh,
woman.
that's just
she's
wrong.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like all of a sudden I start getting. I always know when she's done it because like all of a sudden out of nowhere my spam calls will double and it'll start tapering off for like a week and I know she's filled something out.
That's funny. I never even thought about that. I have a bunch of friends that can do that too.
Payback's a bitch.
No. We've been friends for a long time.
Which means they've probably done shit to deserve it anyway.
Yeah, at least something.
Okay, guys, we got 10 entries on a Wraith Mark 7. You actually get the ship fueled up and ready to go. I'll even throw enough warp cells in there to get your ass to Alioth. But you got to enter to win! Exclamation mark raffle, yo.
Is that the one that I bought from you not too long ago?
That's this one I'm standing on right now. The one that has the hole in the top for the.
Yeah, this. Okay, you guys, this ship is fantastic. I bought this ship from him like a month ago, easy, right? I have yet to refuel any of the tanks. I've been flying this thing around with my alts and doing missions, going to mission pads and stuff, and this ship is awesome.
It's a nice ship.
It is. It's got the right amount of like RP stuff going on. It's beautiful. It flies well. This is one
It
of my
actually
better
has.
purchases.
So the hatch on the top actually has a receiver on it that you could hook up your whatever your like AWS or if you got to wait to get an Ember, you could hook it up with a transmitter or emitter and remotely open and close the door so you don't have to worry about hitting buttons to land and shit.
Yep, she's
I've
my
got-
daily flyer, and I still haven't fueled her up. I'm just saying it's
Yeah.
a good ship.
Well, I had 3 of them. People had ordered 3 of them, and then none of them got sold. They all backed out. So I'm giving one away, and I still got 2 more to sell.
Do all the steel yet, sir?
No, that's all for the racers.
I know, I'm just joking.
But yeah, I've got 75 mil worth of ships sitting here, and then I've got two. I have my personal one again, and now I've got another Phantom Wraith Pocket set that I had that I thought was sold and isn't sold now. So I've got that too. So I've got that's 95. That's 90 million for that set. So yeah, it's starting to stack up. I'm getting all these ships sitting here that should have been sold, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's
Clearance
that's
sell.
can't clearance these too much because if I gotta build these things again off the market, it is not gonna be pretty. They got 4 large rare military Atmos.
yeah,
What are those
especially
going for
with the
nowadays?
prices.
Let's see.
I was just looking, and it is so. I was looking, and there were
They're
not
about
many
2
engines.
mil pop.
So they're still cheaper than what they've been for a while.
But still, that's 8 mil
Yeah.
for those 4 engines. And that's not counting the rockets. That's not counting the rocket fuel tanks. That's not counting the atmospheric engines, or those space engines, which are advanced maneuver Ls. It adds up pretty quick.
I remember when those engines were like 6 million a pop.
How much are warp drives now?
About $1 million.
How much you got?
440K.
Good
Oh,
God.
that dropped last time. I
Hey,
looked, they were
warp
almost
beacons are up to 388. There's only 4 of them on the market. Warp cells are down to 6 even. Oh, they were down to 5,500, so that's actually not bad.
I need to fix my warp beacons. Or not warp beacons, my warp cell fat.
Hey, there are
Warp
no advanced space XL maneuvers on the market.
No, there's no
Really?
militaries either.
People
Rares.
just-
So yeah, they're eating them as soon as they get on market.
Huh.
Smallville's going, okay, time to spool out.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you look at that, and then you load your ship up, and you head to the market, and you list them, and next thing you know, there's 50 engines on the market because everybody thinks the same thing.
The Wraith Mark 7s are 25 mil a pop. Typically, with good pilot skills, I get about a kiloton off Alioth with them without much effort. But you do have the 4 rockets on them just in case. You know, you got that emergency oh shit button. They have 6 medium containers on them.
The funny thing is Gotcha hasn't been on DU all day today.
And they have 6 medium containers on them. They can carry 576 kiloliters of storage.
That's the Mark 7, or is that the Phantom?
This is the Mark 7. The Phantom has 6 large containers on it, plus another 14 smalls. Yeah, the Mark 7 has 6 mediums.
Oh man, I had to sit in a 5-person queue just now. That's cool.
That's wild.
Yeah, that hasn't happened since alpha or beta release, I guess.
So if you guys, the Phantom, okay, so the Phantom you get as a set, okay? You're not just buying a single ship. Here, I'll show you guys the Phantom. This is the Phantom. I'll go out and build mode. And the Phantom comes with a Wraith Scout, which is base and Atmo but no warp. It docks inside of it.
Once we get a little bit of this material, I'm just gonna go ahead and bring down what's here and let that run.
This is the Phantom. The Phantom has one container hub here. This one is for warp cells. It holds 120 kiloliters. Warp cells and scrap. And then it has the main one out here, which holds 1,200 kiloliters. So exactly enough for 3 safe zone missions. Got tons of fuel. It's got 12 rare military large Atmos on it. Got a little bit of RP in it going on, you know. Got a party mode. Hit the button, you get some dancing girls.
Tier 1 aware. Where's Tier 1 aware at? Tier 2. Tier 3, Tier 4, Tier 5.
And she's got enough. Let's just say baby got back for an M core.
Yup.
And she handles like an S core. But the Phantom set for both ships is 90 mil. The engines alone are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So 24 million just for the rare militaries. Advanced military. So then there's another 6 mil roughly in the 2 advanced extra larges. So there's 24, 20, 30 million just in the engines, and that's not counting the 4 medium rockets or the 2 maneuver space Ls. Thank you, Wolfpack. And thank you, Jam Jiggy. But yeah, the Phantom goes for 90 mil for the set. 2 ships. But she's a workhorse. She's meant to be put through the ringer. She's not designed. She's not always going to be the prettiest girl in the show, but everything's easy access. You have hatches everywhere to get into things better. You can get in to repair things.
Hey, big girls need love too.
Hey.
So there's tons of access to everything in this ship. Everything's accessible for repairs. Everything's designed to be easy. You have a main bridge up front. It does have a large shield on it. It also has a PvP pilot seat in the back here that's buried behind everything and in the center of the ship. But yeah, she's a general use workhorse. But yeah, that's 90 mil. So the Wraith Mark 7s are 25 and the Phantom set is 90. If you want one of them, all you got to do is send the Quanta to me personally with a character that wants it, and it'll be here whenever you're ready for it. It'll be reserved. It's yours. Won't go nowhere. Wolf, there was one guy that actually, he pulled the Wraith Scout out and put the asteroid scanner in there. I've seen quite a few modifications to the Phantom. It's a pretty... people do all kinds of weird stuff to it. The Wraith Mark IV was the same way, though. I mean, everybody I know that bought a Wraith Mark IV changed it up and did different things to it to customize it. You like your little Wraith? Huh?
They purchased it and then made it their own.
Yep.
You know, I didn't realize just how much of a pain in the ass this is gonna be to copy over a building of this size.
Yo, you didn't? Oh, no, no.
Oh, it's a pain in the butt.
This is only the first floor.
Oh, we got, hey, 1 minute left, guys. 1 minute left on winning the Wraith Mark 7 exclamation mark raffle if you have not gotten in on that yet.
I got 5,000 of polished white. That should get you by for a little while. The rest is producing.
That's fine. It's not needed tonight. I'm just having one of those nights my brain's just like not working. Of the Blade Wolf? What's a Blade Wolf? I'm confused now. You're gonna have to show me. Okay, and the Wraith goes to Fight Master.
Congrats.
Hell yeah, fight.
Oh, no problem, dude. But yeah, Fight Master, you won the ship, brother. Where you at? Get your butt over here and get your ship. A little warp ship. I don't remember it. Is it at your base? What is going on here? Okay. You got one reserved for you. All yours. Speaking of Wraith Mark 4s, there's one wrecked there. This Wraith Mark 4 is that? Okay, dude. It's under in parking structure. I'm confused now. That's glass. I thought that was way down. Night, Flash.
Night night.
Okay, where am I going? Wait, are you talking about that blue ship right there? That?
Switchblade?
Oh, that's a switchblade. Okay, gotcha.
What the hell just happened?
What?
Elevator just fucking plowed into the ground.
Oh, well.
It made it back down, but it just plowed into the platform.
Angry Dad, what's up, brother? How you doing tonight? You having a good night?
What happened?
The world we never know.
Oh, this elevator's partially trashed.
And there are scraps in my fuel box. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Exclamation mark raffle for 2 million Quanta. What's up, Angry Dad, brother? You have a good night. Are you hanging out for a bit or are you running? Oh, you wrecked a good. Oh, dear God.
Yeah, it plowed into the landing thing there. I don't know what it still was.
That's weird. Sniper's gonna kill you. That's his baby. Yeah, the blueprints for those are up for sale at the showroom over here. Or do you
Yeah,
need one updated? What, Linear?
It was coming back in and it just smacked into that platform. Or the box that it sits in.
That's
Night,
odd.
AD.
Good night, AD.
Like it was just off by a couple of voxels or something.
That's weird.
Yeah. I've never seen it done that. I've landed this thing 100 times.
Good Angry Dad to my stream to my daughter, and she said he doesn't look like an angry dad. He looks like a tired dad.
Yeah, that kind of makes you angry though.
Wolf, are you around?
Right.
Where are you at, Linear?
I'm inside the elevator fixing stuff.
Okay, do you have scraps?
I'll link to your can.
Okay.
Although, if anybody else is around and want to help me fix this thing, it'd be awesome.
You break it, you bought it. I mean, no. You need help? I come over and help you if you need it.
Hey, Linear.
Huh?
You're in the elevator?
Yeah, it's on. For me, it's on the ground. I don't know why it's sitting up in the sky for you.
That's odd. Yeah, for me it's up there.
Desync?
That's probably why I wrecked then, a desync.
Oh, whoa, he wrecked into desync?
Well, you
Here,
know,
let me
Good
just.
old-fashioned.
let me
I'm
just
gonna
go up.
relog too.
I'll log out, log back in also.
If it is up there, and I'll go be looked up there, okay? And we can pull it down. What's up, Storm Still? How you doing, brother?
Also known as the Dance Master General.
Or Twinkle Toes?
Or as Sniper likes to call him Happy Feet. Yeah. Drax does too, that's right, Happy Feet.
That's fitting too. I like it.
Tired, but a good tired. Ah. Ooh, boy. Camera. That's part of the reason why I switched to the more upbeat music, because, you know, tired. Okay, yeah, I see it on the ground now. Aren't you glad I put that hatch on there?
Yeah.
You know there was no way into the bottom of the ship?
That's an elevator also. I don't know if you put that there.
Or the elevator here? Yeah, but if the elevator inside is broken, you can't get in.
Yeah, true.
So I just added a hatch and said screw it.
Yeah, it must have been decent that got this thing.
Not sure, but that's your story. You're sticking to it.
I think you just ran into desync.
I've taken this elevator up to the space station 100 times and I've never had it crash.
Yeah. What time is it? Ooh.
Surprisingly, there's still a lot of ships at District 6.
I have to talk to you about.
The hell was that? All of a sudden I had an advert popping up. That was weird.
But they found a way to sponsor their game. No, I'm just playing. Advert for what? Herbal Viagra?
No, it was the Jimmy Fallon, the late night show or late late show, whatever it is.
Huh.
Spoken somebody who doesn't stay up that late.
You know, like one sponsor I could see like sponsoring Dual Universe and actually getting away with it is Lego. Sponsored by Lego.
Yeah. Okay, I got a question. How many of us played with Legos when we were kids?
Still play with Legos. What are you talking about?
But I'm just go with me on this. When we were kids,
Well, yeah.
when did
I
it
did.
become $20 to buy a box with a couple characters and random parts in it?
I don't know. It's been a long time since I bought Legos.
I mean, have you looked at the price of Legos recently? It is not nice. Let's see, Walmart. Walmart's the cheapest one. So to get a 1500 block classic piece, just square blocks, which is a tiny, and it's not even big blocks, it's little blocks, tiny ones, is $50 on sale. It's normally $70. To get a little statue, and when I say little, I mean like that big, a Baby Yoda is $30. Of Grogu.
Grogu.
Yeah. $30.
Damn expensive freaking statue.
You know those big plastic plates that you use to build on the Legos? It's just like a single sheet of plastic with some bumps on it. They're $7 a pop. I used to
3D printers
love... Huh?
I wonder if 3D printers are precise enough to make Lego blocks.
They are. Well, it depends on the one. But when I was a kid, I used to love Legos. Legos were part of what made me enjoy building things. They taught me how to, you know, support things and build things, and taught me creativity. And now it's like, unless you already got money, you ain't playing with no damn Legos.
Buy that crap for my kids.
Huh?
It's like Legos. I can't afford to buy that crap for my kids. Those things are too damn expensive.
Whoa.
And they just lose the damn parts to begin with.
I still got my Legos.
I see you. I'm making red dots on your hair. I'm gonna bounce on your roof. wow.
Anybody got the cords for Gottmart?
Come here, trade me.
I think so. Hold on. Nope, I deleted them. Always VR to it. Unless you're flying,
And
that doesn't
oh,
help.
Wolf, that is the unstacked version of it too. It's fixed, okay? Are you good? I live near the Legoland in New York, where I'm in New York. Okay, Myth. I hate to tell you that, buddy, but you didn't need that whole last part of it. I'm just picking on you.
I'm in New York.
Yeah, I live near the Legoland in New York when I'm in New York.
I think he lives in 2 places right now.
Oh, gotcha. I'm not in New York. Okay, gotcha. I'm like, my brain's like, Yeah, I was looking the other day when I was walking through Walmart, and it was just, why? And then they got these fancy Legos now, like the Lego flower bouquet for $78, where you just make some flowers.
Trying to get girls in on them.
You seen the like the Lego space sets? Like they have one that's like the Saturn V, and then they have one that's like the Falcon 9, and they have one that's like Pad 39A.
Let's see, what is the biggest Lego set ever released?
Lego Death Star.
I was going to say it has to be one of the Star Wars sets.
I think it's the Lego Death Star is the biggest
30
one.
biggest Lego sets ever. 1 Lego Art World Map, which was actually apparently a set. It was 11,695 pieces.
Damn.
The Lego Titanic, 10,294 pieces.
I think they had an aircraft carrier at one time that was pretty huge too.
The Lego Coliseum, 9,036 pieces. The Lego Star Wars USC Millennium Falcon. It had, what is it?
Didn't they make a Lego Bugatti once?
Yep. Oh, the Lego Star Wars UCS AT-AT Walker, 6,700 pieces. Harry Potter's Hogwarts Castle, they had a huge one of those apparently too. $400 to buy it. The AT-AT is $800. The Millennium Falcon is $800. The Coliseum, $550. Lego Titanic, they don't have the price listed.
The sad thing is they probably sold out every single set they made.
Yep. The Taj Mahal is $370. That's 5,900 pieces.
Did you hear that Mike Tyson has a brand of weed? And
Yeah.
he just released edibles called Mike Bites that are in the shape of little ears.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. Go Google it.
Nice. Fucking nice.
Well, if you're gonna be known for something, I guess you might as well embrace it.
Oh my god. That's messed up.
I thought this was one of the new elevators that was brake compliant.
Uh-uh. No, I didn't get updated blueprints. They're not very happy with me, so well.
How they even provide an updated blueprints? No, then they'd probably make you buy them.
Yeah. I'm numb.
Why aren't they very happy with you? What
No.
do you do?
I'm making the lifts, like these, like the Nimbuses and Mr. Lifty. They're our own script. Andre's
Okay.
writing the script for us, and then he's going to start working on an elevator script.
Very nice.
Why is my phone going psycho?
Have you updated your car insurance? Maybe it's Geico telling you that you need new car insurance.
Geico can kiss my butt. I already paid Geico enough money.
Clean like Geico.
Well, unfortunately, my wife and I both had wrecks within 3 days of each other a couple of years ago. So for right now, we're kind of stuck with them. Like, I'm not joking, dude. My wife and I, neither one of us have really been in that many wrecks since we've been together. It's been, you know. And all of a sudden, back to back, 2 days apart.
These kids drive me nuts, and when you get home, when they get home, I don't know what we're gonna fight about, but we're gonna fight.
Oh, who's that?
Someone's gonna fight. Someone's gonna fight.
Linear, I hear somebody.
And she's playing some like survival game that's like with animals or something.
Oh yeah, Geico has some. Their employees could definitely use some social training. Okay, wild card. You won 2 million. I hate doing this, but I might end up having to cut it early tonight. I am like fading quick tonight, guys. I am sorry. Like I'm really fading quick. Let's see who we got online right now. You might know what's happened to American Riot. He just kind of disappeared.
Moving, wasn't he?
Oh, that's right. Anybody got somebody we could raid? We need to raid somebody.
Let's see who we got.
Gachar is playing Satisfactory. Let's raid Gachar. He's the one that sponsored the lottery.
Hey,
I'm still gonna be on.
Put up the thing about the lottery before you switch over.
Yeah, okay, so Gachar is sponsoring this lottery. And the location to where I'm at, which I'm not logging off the game, I'll be here. But that's where I am. You can come pick up your ship from there. And we're gonna raid Gachar, okay?
Get in on that warp beacon.
Yep. Not
We've had
sure when I'll
people
have
who've-
another one, so you guys might want to get on it when you can, okay?
Had people win off 1 million off of one ticket.
Yeah.
Got 45 tickets into it. You know, if y'all want to stay out, I'm cool with it. I'm playing.
Hey, let's go raid Got. Get in on the lottery. We'll be advertising it every night. And I will see you all Saturday night, which is actually the night we're doing the lottery. But let's go raid Got. Have a good night. And the two coming to pick up the race, I will still be here. So come on and pick up your ships, okay? I'll see you guys in a little bit. Good night, everybody. Say good night.
Night.
Night.